Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest of them all? Hey y'all!
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Sia.
And I'm Mario.
And we are your favorite DIY couple.
Oh, that's a fact.
And so today, of course, we're doing another DIY project. As you can see, we have things laid out in front of you. We are creating a wavy mirror. I've been wanting to have one for a while, and we finally getting down to it. What do we need to create this?
Well, so we almost bit more than we could chew initially because we was going to use a large piece of MDF and cut out the middle. It was going to be probably 8 foot by 4 foot. We was going to cut it down to size and then cut out the waviness in the middle and on the outside edge borders. But we found an easier solution, and that's to use 2 8 foot by 12 inches, well these are 11 inches, pieces of wood. We cut them in half, so we got 4 foot by 11 inches on each end. So right now, based on give or take, the length is going to be 70 inches, and then the width is going to be 48 inches. What we're going to do is cut out, well, attach all of these together, draw the waves, and then cut them out, and then go from there. The mirror itself is 60 by 36 inches, and we got it from Home Depot. Well, sorry, got it from Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Forgive me, Lowe's. We love you. And that's what we're going to be placing in the middle. How we're going to hold it, we're going to cut out a groove, or there's different ways to do it. As we go, we'll see what's best. We might just end up putting a piece of 2 inch by 1 inch piece of wood on the bottom to let this sit on the back side of this, of the frame, and that should do the trick. Of course, with some other borders that was good. Anyway, that's what we need to do, and we gotta get going.
Alright, what's first?
Alright, so first, we gotta cut this to size. We had this cut out in I keep saying Home Depot, because I'm used to it. We gotta cut these pieces of wood to size. When they cut this in half for us in Lowe's, it didn't come out exactly half and half. So now we just gotta even both of them out. Same for these two, to make sure they're all the size that we're looking for. Then we can go towards using the jig to make pockets for the screws and attach all 4 sides. So let's get going with it. Of course, we gotta use the shortest edge, the shortest side, which is 78 3/4. This one is 4 foot, which is 48 exact. So we gotta cut this one down a little bit. This is exactly 47 3/4. So we gotta cut this 47 3/4 as well. Not too much we gotta cut out. So we got this, we gotta cut that. Okay, so that's the top.
Sure. When you were doing it in the camera, I was like, wow, I just realized how we look at things differently. Because I was like, okay, top, whatever, and you're looking this way. I wonder if that's because of how one's right-handed, one is left-handed or something. Like, how do we read things differently?
Like, this is closer to the left side.
I'm reading like left to right, like how I read. So that's like
you started here?
Yeah.
I was just looking at it, we have more space that side, so.
We look at things differently. I mean, it'll come to the same thing, right?
Yeah, so I mean.
The point is the same, but I'm looking at it upside down. I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, but whichever. What?
We good. Alright. I have to figure out how to do something.
I'm like, what are you overcomplicating now?
I know you're thinking that.
Got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with this shit, she told me Wavy, I say for sure.
I'm excited for this.
No, just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo, with a handbag too. Red up my life.
Babe, how am I gonna learn if I don't?
You're not gonna learn with this.
You're gonna say that for every project.
I am not, because you'll see what I mean. Trust me, you'll see what I don't even
want to touch this for real.
Okay.
No. If it was a bigger space or something, and where I had more room for error, sure. This is too small.
Glad you understand. Because that was not negotiable.
Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it goes. But check the scope. If y'all lose one more, that's 6 to 24. Let me focus, can't be zoning out. He pulling up now, he double pop. He ain't getting out, he in that push to start. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like a fork. He got a ring, I guess.
Well, but how perfect. How does it feel, babe?
That's perfect.
All right, we cut it to size perfectly. I say we, because we are a we.
Yes, but if I do, she does. She did it too.
I did it too.
So we did it.
I did the part where I don't fuss about not being able to actually push the wood through.
Yes, in a very dangerous manner.
I'm a mind that's you can talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love. I know holy and I know that devil. That the Baba fry my don't cry
Oh, I can do this. I'm about to make some stuff.
I'm not, because you're gonna make sure it's straight.
Well, I am still.
I did what I got when them kills over my. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings when they swing.
Look at us. Learning. I'm learning to live with you on this. Learning to learn. A little extra.
Alright guys, so we're gonna use this jig to drill some pockets into each end and attach each one of them. We're gonna be using 1.25 inch screws.
That's called a jig. Or
So it's
like a jig.
It's a jig, right?
Pocket hole, okay.
Yeah, pocket hole screws is what these are, and this is just a Craig jig, 4K.
Oh wow, okay. I never knew that was called a jig.
I mean, there's different types of jigs, so I know. I mean, this is just to call it that for short.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that now. I was completely thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Like a jigsaw.
I mean, not too, but jigs are like when you create something to like speed up the process.
Like the item, and they're all jigs.
Yeah, they're all.
They're kind of a jig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
I'm getting it. Okay.
Alright, so let's get to it.
Okay, so now we are actually going to draw out the pattern on all 4 of the boards. We have the top up here where we are doing the arch, and then the waves will be coming down the side, and then we will close up on the bottom and make sure it all connects before we put the screws in and before we cut it out.
Because we've found out that that will be a better approach.
Yes, to make sure we're actually screwing in where we're actually gonna have the cutout. So, all right.
Alright, let's get it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the smartest of them all? We can't mirror each other.
We finished marking out the outline of the mirror, and we used this bowl to help guide us. We use it for half a circles all throughout the design. On the top part, kind of free-handed. We needed to have the mirror sit within the frame, which is the 60 inches. So this is what we got. And now it's time to prep for cutting out the outline. What we're gonna do is join each piece together and get screws in the back within the width of the frame. How we're gonna do that, I'll show you guys. We're gonna use a joiner tool. Well, sorry, a jig. This is what we will be using, and I'll show you guys how to use it. I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of how to use this jig, and practically we're going to be doing the same thing that I'm going to show you all throughout the back of the wood, so we can attach each end. So practically you put the piece of wood that you're trying to make the holes into, you put it in here, you clamp it like so, and then there's holes over here. There's holes here which this drill goes into and makes the holes for you. You will need a drill. Well, not necessarily. You can use a impact. Get it in there and get a drill. You can use either one of the holes. Well, sequence. If you need two, you can use the furthest ones on the outer end, or you can just use the two that's closest to each other. Your choice. Go. Then you just screw in. So put your screw in here. It comes out this end and it's hidden. And it's on the back end of the base. I wanted to use the furthest spaced out holes, because just for more stability, and also I'm going to actually do 4 screws per attachment or board attachment, 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Alright, the board of course is cut out. What I just did was get some wood filler, filled in the little gaps in between here. Initially I sanded the seams to make sure that it's smooth, and also any little blemishes around the wood, just to make sure that it's filled in. What I'm gonna do now is paint it green. Paint it green. This is some paint I got from Michael's.
I can't wait to see this complete with the mirror.
Alright gang, so we're at the last step of making this beautiful mirror, and that is to secure the mirror into the frame. Well, we're at the last step of making the mirror frame, right? Because we bought the mirror. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is use these mirror clips to secure it in the back. Gonna have this, which is a 1/4 inch thickness of the mirror. I'm gonna place it in there. Secure it in there. I bought, so these packs come in 8. You can get them at your local Home Depot, most likely Lowe's as well. I'm gonna put probably 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and I'm gonna put probably 4 on the sides as well. Before I start, I gotta give you guys a pro tip. Sometimes the screw might be too long, so of course you don't want it to go straight through the frame. So what I do is get some spacers. Well, they're washers, but I use them as spacers sometimes. Just get a whole bunch of washers and you stack them up to decrease the length, basically. Alright, you can get a whole bunch of these washers from Home Depot as well. I bought a bunch just in case. You never know when you'll need them. All right, let's get to it. And after that, it's time for the reveal.
It is finally done, guys. Take a look at this beautiful mirror.
It's standing tall at close to 70 inches.
As you can see, it's like our height-ish.
Yeah, 5'10", 5'9".
Yes, like just below us. But every time somebody walks in, they're like, oh my God, it's so big, it's so beautiful. I am so happy with how it came out. It looks so good.
No, I love it. Some people even request different colors, like a blue, just to throw that out there. And of course, if you guys want one of your own, if you decide not to make it yourself, then you know who makes it.
Hit us up.
Let us know what's up, and we'll get this done for you.
Yeah, we decided on the green because it just like flows well in the room. You guys know we have the plants in the back of the living room, dining room area.
Sitting on our slat bench, to which we do have a video for, so if you missed it, we will be linking it up above. And also the green color, it helps with the room. We do have the plants bouncing off in reflection from this, from the back of the room, so the contrast is just beautiful. When you sit on the couch, you can see it. You can see the back of the room, and you can see the plants standing tall up there. And so it just comes together beautifully with the decor that we have in here. And for a pro tip for you guys, make sure to just, before you put it in the mirror, paint the back, clean the back, and paint the back as well. Because we put it in kind of not prematurely, but we have it in without painting the back currently, and you can see the color of the wood from the back side on the sides of the mirror.
Yeah, so if you want it to flow seamlessly, one color, just paint the back.
Right, before you put it in the mirror, because you would not want to take the mirror off. It is heavy after you put it on.
Yes.
If you guys have any questions at all throughout the process of making this, just put it down in the comments below and we will get back to you. Okay, all the material and such will be in the description below, so read it thoroughly. If we happen to miss something, leave us a comment and we will let you guys know where to find that product.
Yeah. So like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in our next DIY video.
See you guys later.
Bye.